Annyeonghaseyo, my name is Katie, and today I'm going to be reviewing Oh My Venus. It's a 16-episode K-drama that's been on air for the last 8 weeks, and it just finished today. I absolutely loved it, so today I'm going to be reviewing it. Oh My Venus stars Soji Sub and Shin Min Ah, along with Henry from Super Junior and Sung Hoon. They are side characters. Yoon Young and Jung Gyu Woon are side characters as well. They're the second male and female lead. Oh My Venus is the story of a young woman who was considered to be a goddess among her hometown. She was very pretty and has a very bubbly personality, but as she gets older and she becomes caught up in work, she gains a lot of weight. This leads to health problems, and she ends up breaking up with her boyfriend of 15 years. So of course a new man comes onto the scene, played by Soji Sub. He is a personal trainer, and he may be more than that. Anyway, she meets this famous personal trainer, and she convinces him to help her regain her beauty and lose weight. Now, Oh My Venus may sound like one of those typical pretty girl turns ugly and then she turns pretty again stories, kind of like She Was Pretty. That is not the case. I really liked Oh My Venus. I mean, it was super cute, super cute, but I thought it was really great to see a drama with such a positive message. A lot of people in the first few episodes were very skeptical because they thought there was some fat shaming because the main character really wasn't as overweight as everyone was making her out to be and all that. I'd like to address those points. First of all, Asia has a very different beauty standard than America, so in Asia she would be considered very overweight. Even if it's like kind of a typical American woman, it's different in Asia. And secondly, for the fat shaming, you know, there's gonna be those people in life who are gonna call you ugly or fat, or they're just not gonna be a decent human being. And maybe that happened a little bit in the beginning of this drama, but it didn't happen when it mattered. The main characters never did that. The main male lead, played by Soji Sub, he was such a good character. He never made fun of the female lead or anything. He respected her a lot, actually. And I like that the male lead in a drama for once was just a nice guy. Like, he was really nice. He was a little stiff at first, like he was kind of unsure what to make of this woman that he just kept running into, but he was a decent human being, and I really liked that. I didn't think there were many problems with that in Oh My Venus. I actually think that it's a very unproblematic show. All the situations were handled very well, and also one of the main reasons for her losing weight was because she had a thyroid issue and she did not want to be taking medication for the rest of her life. So it was actually health issues that motivated her. I mean, yeah, she wanted to regain her beauty so she could be the beautiful, intelligent lawyer. A constant point made throughout the show was that the best thing to be is healthy. And so I thought that was really great to have a show with such a positive message, you know, that healthy is the best thing and that you should love someone no matter what they look like as long as they're healthy. That's all that's important. I really like that. The plot of Oh My Venus was fairly typical, but it was handled in a very different way. There were almost no K-drama cliches in this show, and it was so refreshing. Like, I'm used to all these cliches that you see in all these dramas, and they were almost non-existent in Oh My Venus, yet the show still managed to be intense and dramatic at times, or very cute and romantic, and it was very different. I liked it. There was one episode, I think it was episode 12, where there was a K-drama cliche, a big one, but it was not taken down the same path that it usually goes down. It wasn't the same chain of events that we usually see in a K-drama, and I was so pleased about that. I was gonna be so upset if they took it down the typical K-drama cliche path and took the show in that direction, but it didn't happen, and I was so pleased with that. The acting in this show was so good. Soji Sub and Shin Min Ah had amazing chemistry, and they may be one of my favorite K-drama couples. I really liked that there was no drama within their relationship. They teamed up together to take on their problems instead of causing problems in their relationship. They were straightforward and honest with each other, and it was just, oh, it was so nice. Like, it felt like they actually had common sense, and Soji Sub made all the right choices. He was not like one of those male leads who makes terrible choices, and same with Shin Min Ah. Her character made good choices, and it was just like, finally, someone has common sense. It was so nice. I mean, I love all those cliches and all that extra drama in other dramas, but Oh My Venus had the kind of vibe where it would not have fit. If there had been drama like that, the show would have felt weird. Yoon Young was the second female lead. At first, I did not like her. Both her and Jung Gyu Woon, both of them developed into characters I like. I appreciated that even though they were second male-female lead, they did not interfere with our main couple. They were more another set of characters that dealt with their own problems, and though I did not like them at first, they made bad choices, they weren't always the nicest. They weren't terrible human beings, which is very nice, and they definitely had their own problems to deal with. I've only seen Yoon Young in Mask, and she was very good in that. She was one of the antagonists in that, but she was very good, and her character was very different in this show, and I think think I really like her as an actress. She did a very good job. And I've also seen Jung Gi-woon in Birth of a Beauty. He was the husband, and he was very different in the show as well. I didn't even realize it was him at first. As I said, Henry and Sung-hoon are in this show as well. Henry's in Super Junior. I haven't seen him in any dramas, but he was so good in this drama. He was just one of those characters that you loved. You couldn't help but love him because he was adorable, hilarious, cute. He had that personality. Sung-hoon was really good as well. He was the male lead in Noble My Love, and that's the only other thing I've seen him in, but I really like him as an actor. He was very good in this show as well, even though his character was more minor, and I liked his storyline as well. It was a good storyline. They didn't go too much in depth into the side characters, but what we got was very satisfying. And I really liked seeing the side characters and the little things they had going on in their lives. The OST for Oh My Venus was super catchy as well. There were a lot of upbeat and bouncy songs, which were balanced out with a couple of dramatic songs, but none of them were overplayed. I didn't think, at least, because I really liked the songs, so it wasn't like a huge problem for me if they were played in every episode. It was so catchy. I already have some of the songs on my iPod because they're just happy songs. They make you want to have a good day. So basically, I really loved Oh My Venus. The last episode was very satisfying as well. I liked the ending, though I did think there were a few too many flashbacks in the last episode. They weren't totally necessary, but I did understand where they were coming from, kind of showing us how far the characters have come. But overall, it was just a really good show and very satisfying, and So Ji-sub, he was fabulous as always. I love him, but I've never seen him play a character like this. I haven't seen him in a lot of things, but the ones on top of my head are Always and The Master's Son. I've seen him in those, and I feel like I've seen him in some other stuff, but he was just a decent guy. It was very good to see a non-arrogant and pretentious male lead. He was just a good guy, and I really like that. He still looks great. I think in the first 5 minutes of the first episode we get a scene of him in the bath. Not a shower scene, a bath scene, and it was like, oh, So Ji-sub. Plus he was like a fitness freak in this show, so we got like his abs and all that. So anyway, I really liked Oh My Venus. I gave it 9 out of 10 stars. It's a super cute show that I would recommend watching if you want to have a good day and want to just have some positive vibes in your life. I'm very sad it's over. I don't know what I'm going to be watching next, but if you have any shows to recommend me, let me know in the comments and I will check them out. I think that's it for today's review. Go check out Hannah's videos and my other videos, and we will be back soon. Annyeong.